Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 12 of Crusader Kings 2. We have just managed to get our CB on this, or get our claim on this province here, so we definitely want to be declaring war for that. In the meantime, we are going to be moving our Chancellor to fabricate a claim on Verona up here, so we can try and get that as well. But we're going to go over here, we're going to have a look at you. You have 402 men at your disposal. You have no pacts. I can't declare a war on you, apparently. Needs to be approved by the council. And he must be our liege or a vassal of our liege. I've got to declare war on you for it. That's why. There we go. And we want our claim on Modena. How many men have you got? 1.3k. How many men have I got? More than that. That's fine then. So, we'll go and declare the war on you. For my claim, we'll go ahead and send that. He has raised his troops. I will raise mine. We will raise the vassal levies as well. We will stand you down because I'm not too sure that you can get here easily. But all of you guys, we will get together over here. Don't go through the mountains. That's dumb as balls. Go the long way around. So we'll try and get everybody together. We unfortunately had a little skirmish there that we couldn't deal with. But we'll get everybody into one big group. Make sure we've got some commanders appointed here. There we go. And nice big stack that we can go and throw in here. And then we've just got to go and siege out all of his holdings. So we'll kick the snot out of his army for a little bit first. The more men we lose, of course, the more that faction is going to grow. You're just going to march around all over the place now, aren't you? Hopefully we can kill a fair few more of your men off. Doing a fair bit of damage there. We've already got a 63% war score on this guy. 69% war score. Can we catch you there? We can just... No, we're going to catch you here, though. 75% war score. They don't have enough men to siege anything. There's a revolt going on here that I don't care about, but I just want to siege out these provinces. So I'm actually going to... Oh, no, we have just died. That doesn't invalidate our war, hopefully. So there's no lost titles, which is good. So let's just pause up and make sure we solve a few problems here. So we are now playing as William. So one of the first things that we want to do is nominate a successor. So who are our children? You are the current heir. You are intrigue focused, which is not great. You're already stressed. You are a twin. What about your twin brother? He's a bit more steward focused, and the youngest son is more diplomacy focused, but you're only 8. I guess the one who is currently being voted for is fine. So yeah, we'll continue to vote for you. That's fine. So we've got some open council positions now. Firstly is for a chancellor. You're not particularly good. You're currently leading troops, but we need one somewhere. Let's stop you from leading troops. You go back to fabricating claims over there. Domain is too big. Council is discontent. That is fine. So yeah, domain is too big. We need to give somewhere away. That is in the Duchy of Ferrara, is it not? Duchy of Ferrara. So yeah, where isn't in the Duchy of Ferrara? Lucca is not in the Duchy of Ferrara. Yes, it is. Is it because all of these count as being in the Duchy of Ferrara? Yes. You don't earn Lombardy, that one, Florence, Siena, I suppose we could give away. So we'll find somebody else to give that to. And we can give it to our son, I suppose. So this is Siena, or Pienza. So if we find our son, give you a landed title. We'll give you the county of Siena. That solves the domain too big problem. Now then, make sure we have... a bit short on commanders, really, but that is fine. Let's just have a quick look at the minor titles. We do have a court physician, which is a gardener. Not particularly fantastic there. You can't even siege there because you don't have enough men, so I think we can just unpause at this point. He fulfilled the ambition to groom an heir. We have an unlanded sons, and we need to pick an ambition. Well, we'll have another place we can set a son for here. You're diplomacy focused, which I'd like to change to hunting focused. Pick an ambition. I would like you to become a councillor. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that. We might be able to pull it off. Especially as... Well, it's not going to be our brother-in-law now. We'll see what we can do. We might work something out. Request a council position. Well, do we want to do that right now? No one accepted my invitation to carousing. One person makes no feast, so I will have to postpone it for later. Well, we've changed that anyway. Another flipping epidemic has popped up. So, our liege, what is your opinion of me? It is not so good right now. So you're unlikely to want to give me a position on the council, because you still want to control the county of Lombardy. So, let's go ahead and... I can't move my council anyway. I'd like to go and try and suck up to him, but that's probably not going to happen. He's formed an alliance with the king of somewhere down there, and king of Mercia, with the look of things. No, that wasn't Mercia. What were you the king of? Anyway, he's forming alliances, which is never good. That's fine though. What I am going to do is we'll just carry on sieging out at this rate here. We're not too bothered. 124 men isn't going to do anything. Still got dangerous factions. It's only 83%. Unlanded sons we are aware of. We can sort that out when it becomes time to do that. Somebody owes us a favour. Child lacks a focus. You are on nephew. You are also a bastard. You've not got any particular traits or skills, so we'll just go for struggle. We've already got our CB on Verona, so let's go ahead and use that. We can just give land to all of our sons. Can we go and get you to suck up yet? No, when can we move you? The 9th of June, so literally now. If I close this window and reopen it. There we go. So you go and improve diplomatic relations with our liege. So as soon as we finish this war, we should be able to go and start another one. And take another province here. Some levy reinforcements. Keep has been built. You want to give me a position of commander. I'm going to decline because I'd like not to get killed in battle. Thank you very much. There's a specific reason why I don't lead armies, and that's one of them. So you're beating his army for me. So negative 66. Mission to Rome has been a success. Might even be able to get some more money. We've got a victory there at 94%. Let's go and grab this province here. What do you want? You propose a wedding between my son and you. Sure, why not? It will make a lot of difference for the time being. I could have spent more time and actually cherry-picked a wife, but what's the point? Let's accept the hunting dog. Give us some more health. I mean, after all, we are already 55. Our liege has gone into hiding. Bit concerned about the war you currently struggle with, therefore I decided to send you a small gift. Nothing much, just so you can hire some more soldiers. Sincerely, your friend. Nice. So, 5.2 ducats. I don't really think that's going to pay one soldier's wages for more than a day, really. Mission to Rome has been a success. Speaking of Rome, how much do you like me, Mr. Popeman? Quite a bit. I have some piety. So, if I asked for money, request money, maybe he'd give me some money. Yep, there's another 159 ducats. So we should definitely keep building up our Castle fortifications, militia training ground. We'll get a barracks here. Keep increasing the amount of soldiers that we can have, because that will be very, very useful. So at 94%, once we've managed to grab this here, things will help out. I introduced Duchess Appa of Ferrara to Mayor Rodelchis of Siena, hoping they would get along, but apparently the mayor is not interested in making an effort. So -5 opinion for being irritated. The fort under construction by the King of Lombardy in hostile country has been abandoned. Well, I wonder why. Gain 10 prestige. I mean, at least our prestige is pretty good. You know, we've started with an older character. We haven't started with just a kid. We have a new heir. What happened to you? You have... Waldpert, you died. Currently have a new heir. Thought you were my heir. You're 0. You've just been born. You were my grandson. You died of stress. I don't think we necessarily want the grandson to be the heir, do we? We would want the other son, which is going to be you. You're a good steward. You've got terrible marshal. You're also craven. What about the other son? Is there any hope for you? Yes, there is. You've got chest pains, though, which is not fantastic. But you are 9. I think it should be you, Anselm. So let's go and nominate Anselm. Our son. Yes. Should be you. Unlanded sons. William. But we can sort that out when we get one of these things here. So, lots more alliances forming. There we go. We've got the new heir. We have a new heir. What? Your grandson again. Title loss on succession. We can sort this out, I think. Mission to Rome has been a success. So why is everything being such a pain? Why aren't people voting for the right person? People are voting for my marshal. Who's voting for you? I'm voting for you. Count William Luke of Siena. Well, you are 0 years old. Why are you voting for somebody else to be the ruler and not you? I think we might need to kill our marshal off. Either that or we vote somebody else in. You're 0, but let's vote for you for now, because even though I don't want you to be the heir, that's more likely to keep it within the realm. Your daughter has asked you to consider her for the position of marshal on the council. You've got 16 marshal. Who is our current marshal? This Count Paldo guy, who's a right pain in the neck. He only has 10 marshal. You have 16 marshal. Yep, we're going to be getting rid of that guy soon, because he's annoying me. So let's go ahead and get you training troops down here. And that is where we have the most troops, isn't it? Ferrara? It's actually in Ferrara. Should send you to Ferrara. But it's too late now. We'll wait till we've won this war. Then we might be revoking some land from that guy. Or we'll have to find a plot to kill him. Or we'll have to do something with him. That war is at 100%. So let's offer peace. Enforce demands. So we've acquired a title. Let's go and... let's just double check actually. So yeah, we've acquired this land here. Let's move you back into our own lands and stand down the army. So we'll go ahead and disband. We still have unlanded sons, which is William. So you are going to be given Madana. There we go. So now we have landed sons. So you are being a bit of a pain in the arse, and I dislike you greatly. You're causing me a lot of problems. Do we have a plot to do anything? No suitable plots. Does my liege like me at all? No. So what do I want to do with you? How much strength do you have? 1.38k. It's considerable. I want to take away this county from you, though. I'm going to... Right, how much do my vassals like me? Most of them do. So let's go ahead here and revoke your county of Lombardy from you. He's going to say no. So let's go and raise our military first. We'll raise our own levy. We'll put them all together. The rest of my sons are now nowhere near the abilities of Count Waldepert. He knew how to handle a sword and would have been a great duke after my death. I have other sons. Maybe one of them can be worthy. There's a chance that William will become brave. Not too sure if that actually happened. So which son was that one then? So that'll be William. You are still craven, which is not good. So let's put this army together. The war will still be able to go ahead because remember it's going to be a defensive war. So we're going to go to this guy and we are going to revoke your title. We want the county of Lombardy. He's going to say no. And that means he revolts. So we immediately go and jump on Florence, which is his. I'm paused here when I don't need to be. So we're going to catch... Oh, we didn't quite catch that army out. My daughter is ill. Skillfully treated will compensate the position. Now, he's still marching around. We should be able to win this siege before he can win that one. So we'll try and siege him down first. And then we'll go and give his army a little bit of a kick. Hopefully our siege ticks should be fast enough here. For some reason we are missing a commander. Minor titles. Commander. No. Apparently we've got 4 commanders. Obviously we just can't appoint because we're in hostile territory. But as soon as we've sieged this out, which should be very quick now. Couple more ticks. Message about an invite to plot. We would like you to back our plot to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Friuli. Sure. I'm all for fabricating claims. I've received word that your spy master has learned of new technological advancements in one of my counties. This is intolerable. Okay, so we've lost our spy master again. Bit of a pain. Okay, we've got a victory here. We go ahead and still can't assign a new commander. Or are we having this weird things where we've got people who are... Yes, that's why. We don't want you there. This interface upsets me so much. Right, I want you to not be there. Relief commander. And then we can put you... No, we still can't put you in there. That's a pain in the neck. Right, let's just go in here anyway. Let's get into our own territory. We don't have a commander in the centre, unfortunately, but we should be able to sort that out. Right, can we do this now? Yes, now we can. So let's go ahead and put somebody there. I guess we are going to be leading. I mean, we are a games master. We're a skilled tactician. Maybe we should be in the middle. It's a little bit risky, but we'll try it anyway. So let's go and throw down before we lose this siege. They don't have much in the way of commanders at all. We got a nice little victory there. We're already at 49%. Let's go and chase your army down a bit more. So he is still going to have one county anyway, unless we want to get this. We've got diarrhea. Well, that's not good. Especially when you're in the middle of combat. Apparently we've got the Great Pox. And now we've got cramps. Looks like we might have got food poisoning. To reduce the cramps, Stand in a bucket of warm water until your toes have wrinkled. Minus, plus, oh, now we're vomiting. Typhoid Mary. Wow. Do you know what? I've had food poisoning, and it sounds legit, to be honest. Let's beat your army up some more. We have food poisoning. This is not good, especially when you're in combat. My life is in your hands. Pray for a good outcome here. Oh dear. She gave you a draught which tasted most peculiar. It made you feel numb and your eyelids started drooping. I apologise, my lord, but you do not want to be awake for the next part, she said. Panic hit and you tried to get up from the operating table, but your limbs would not obey. You gained the trait Eunuch. Well, that's certainly going to cause some problems. Vassal Inheritance Warning. We kind of already knew about that. We still have a position for a Spy Master. So that can be you. You can go back to studying technology in Thrake. We've already been caught a load of times, so we might as well just carry on with it. Now, you are sieging down there, which is a little bit annoying. We are already at 96% though. We do have the ticking war score. Betrothed can marry. Yeah, let's go ahead and deal with that. We've also got this this one that we can go for as well. Oh no, it's the revolt. It's not this one. We're not in this war specifically. It's this one. We should actually win the siege before he does though, because we are getting faster siege ticks here. So let's hope that happens. Rumours have reached you that people are conspiring to kill your wife. Well, again, that would be most unfortunate. There we go. We've got a victory there. We still don't have 100% though. There we go. We've stolen some more technology. Let's go back down and kick his army again. He might actually win that siege before we get there. He did not. 94% now. One or two more battles might be enough to do this. 99%. Let's just go and kill these last couple off. There we go. We can be a master of flat terrain. Master of heavy infantry, though, is probably better. There's 100%. So let's go and offer peace. And we won that. Fantastic. So we can go ahead and stand down the army. So, who now controls this? You still control it, but of course we can revoke your title because you are in prison. So we can revoke the county of Lombardy. Nobody's going to care because you are a traitor. So, do you still also own that barony? You do not. And you also control, or did control, Florence. So we are, apparently does still control that barony. Revoke the county. Will lower his opinion of you and your other vassals by 15. Well, why? He can... Oh, we can't even do it, apparently. Must have a special revoke reason if we have a truce. Okay, so I can't revoke that one. We are now over the limit. So, let's have a look at our sons. So, you are a count. Anselm, you don't control anywhere. So you can be the Count of Lombardy and include lower titles. So now you are his liege. So that's him, isn't it? No, it's not him. Lodi. Which one's Lodi? This one. Yeah, so you are his liege now. And still got this vassal inheritance warning, Count William of Siena. But if we go in now and attempt to vote for our son. Which is the good son? Were you the good son? You're the one that has potential. You're the one that we want to vote for. And you are now the new heir. So that should solve the vassal inheritance warning, should it not? Count of Siena might still pass out. According to your Grand Marshal, the peasants are having frequent troubles with highwaymen. Yeah, we'll pay the gold and get the prestige. However, I am going to have to end the video there. We have gained some more land, which is always good. We do still have our CB on this province here, so we'll try and grab that later on. And we are slowly gobbling up the Kingdom of Lombardy. If we actually go and have a look at our liege here, he has 1.8k troops. Of course, he does have a few alliances going on, but we ourselves have 2.39k troops, so we actually have a decent number of men here in the realm. We can certainly start to chew up some more of Lombardy as the game goes on. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.